Imagine a secret team of codebreakers working in silence, while the fate of the world hung in the balance. This isn't a Hollywood movie. This is the true story of the heroes of Bletchley Park, a place where minds became the most powerful weapon in a world at war. During World War II, a group of brilliant individuals, led by the incredible Alan Turing, took on a challenge that seemed impossible. They were tasked with cracking the German Enigma code, a breakthrough that not only helped shorten the war, but also laid the very foundation for the modern computers we use every single day. Their story is one of genius, perseverance, and a quiet impact that echoes through our lives today. So, join me as we journey back in time to uncover one of history's most crucial and best-kept secrets. To truly appreciate what they accomplished, we first have to understand the monumental task they faced. The Germans were using a machine called Enigma. This wasn't just a simple code. It was a marvel of electromechanical engineering. It looked like a typewriter, but was far more complex. Every time a key was pressed, a series of rotating wheels, or rotors, would scramble the letter into a different one. The settings on these rotors were changed every single day at midnight. This meant that the number of possible combinations was staggering. We're talking about 159 quintillion possibilities. That's 159 followed by 18 zeros. To put that into perspective, if you tried one combination every second, it would take you longer than the age of the universe to try them all. For the Allies, intercepting the messages was easy, but understanding them was like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. It was, for all intents and purposes, unbreakable. The Enigma machine gave the German military a massive strategic advantage, allowing them to coordinate their attacks with devastating precision, especially their U-boat wolf packs in the Atlantic, which were sinking vital supply ships. The Allied forces were fighting blind, and the situation was growing more desperate by the day. This is where the genius of Alan Turing comes into the picture. Turing wasn't a soldier in the traditional sense. He was a mathematician, a logician, and a visionary. He understood that fighting this machine required another machine, one that could think faster than any human. Working with a team of equally brilliant minds, including Joan Clark and Gordon Welchman, Turing designed an electromechanical device they called the bomb. The bomb wasn't a computer in the way we think of one today. It was a purpose-built code-breaking engine. It worked by simulating the actions of the Enigma rotors. The team would look for a crib, which was a suspected piece of plain text in the encrypted message. For example, they knew many German messages included a standard weather report or a Heil Hitler sign-off. By using these cribs, the bomb could rapidly test thousands of possible rotor settings at lightning speed, searching for a logical contradiction. When it found one, it would stop, and the codebreakers would know they were one step closer to the daily key. It was a race against time, every single day. They had just 24 hours to crack the code before the settings were reset, and all their work would be for nothing. Thanks to Turing's bomb, the impossible suddenly became possible. The impact of their success was nothing short of world-changing, yet it remained one of the best-kept secrets of the war. Historians now estimate that the intelligence gathered from breaking the Enigma code, known as Ultra, may have shortened the war by at least 2 years. Think about that for a moment. 2 years. Millions of lives, soldiers and civilians alike, were saved because this quiet team of geniuses managed to outsmart a machine. They gave the Allies an unprecedented window into the enemy's plans, helping to turn the tide in crucial battles like the Battle of the Atlantic, and providing vital information for the D-Day landings. But the story doesn't end in 1945. The concepts and logical processes that Turing developed to build the bomb were foundational to computer science. His 1936 paper on computable numbers had already introduced the idea of a universal machine, a theoretical model of a general purpose computer. His work at Bletchley Park was the practical application of these revolutionary ideas. In essence, he and his team didn't just help win the war. They planted the seeds for the digital age we live in. Every time you use your smartphone, browse the internet, or interact with any form of digital technology, you are touching a piece of Alan Turing's legacy. He is, without a doubt, the father of modern computing. Their work was so secret that it wasn't declassified until the 1970s. For decades, the heroes of Bletchley Park couldn't speak about their contributions. They returned to their ordinary lives, bound by the Official Secrets Act, carrying the weight of what they had done in silence. Alan Turing himself, despite his monumental contribution, faced persecution after the war for his personal life and tragically died in 1954. It is a somber reminder that sometimes the people who change the world the most are the ones we hear about the least. It wasn't until many years later that he and the rest of the Bletchley Park staff began to receive the recognition they so rightly deserved. Their legacy serves as a powerful testament to the idea that true strength often lies not in overt power, but in quiet intelligence, collaboration, and the relentless pursuit of a solution, no matter how impossible it seems. Can you imagine a world without computers, without the internet, without the instant flow of information we take for granted, without Alan Turing and his team? That might very well have been our reality. Their story isn't just about history. It's about the hidden forces that have shaped the very fabric of our modern lives. It proves that a small group of determined people, armed with little more than their intellect, can indeed change the world. If you enjoyed this glimpse into history, as hidden heroes and the incredible story of the Enigma Codebreakers, please consider liking this video and hitting that subscribe button. We have so many more untold stories that shape our world to share with you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.